Hello, this is Colleen Hernandez with CGI Business Solutions. We are going to be discussing the GBS Enterprises 2020-2021 benefit offering. The benefits that we are going to be discussing today will begin on December 1st, 2020, and will run through November 30th, 2021. Open enrollment is the only time that you're going to be able to make any changes to your plan offering, as well as who you cover unless you experience a qualifying event. If you experience a qualifying event such as marriage, birth, involuntary loss of other coverage, if you were covered under perhaps a spouse or parent's plan and you are no longer being covered, you have 30 days to notify us of the change, and you will need to provide proof of the change, whether it be proof of loss of other coverage or a marriage certificate, a birth certificate, etc. I'm happy to announce that we were able to renew all current plans at no increase to any of the plans, with the exception of the medical, which you will see a slight increase on. Reviewing the benefits at a glance, the bottom of the first page is going to be a refresher on how you can locate participating medical and dental providers. You'll notice on the medical section, there are two different websites, one to locate a provider within the state of Florida, and then directly underneath that is the website to locate a participating provider outside the state of Florida. Dependents can be covered under your medical plan until age 30, dental, vision, and other ancillary products until age 26. Let's take a deeper dive into your benefits. As I mentioned, the plans themselves have not experienced any changes. So the exact 6 plan options that you have currently are going to be offered again beginning December 1st. The first plan is the Blue Options 5302 plan. This is a copay plan where you have first dollar coverage on primary office, specialist, convenient care clinics, emergency room, urgent care. All you have to pay is the designated copay. Diagnostic services such as x-rays, advanced images, and hospital stays, you are subject to your deductible, and then you're responsible for 30% after you meet your deductible until you satisfy your out-of-pocket maximum. On the 5302, your deductible is $5,000 for an individual, then 30% coinsurance until you reach your out-of-pocket maximum of $6,350. You as an individual will never pay more than your individual deductible or your individual out-of-pocket maximum. Collectively, as a family unit, you will never pay more than your family deductible or your family out-of-pocket maximum. Your deductible and out-of-pocket maximum, they run on a calendar year. With that being said, those revert to zero on January 1st. So anything that you've already accumulated in the 2020 year will remain with you for the month of December. Come January 1st, 2021, regardless of the plan that you choose, you will be at zero again. This plan does have out-of-network benefits, as do all of the other plans. You are going to be responsible for substantially more out-of-pocket expense if you choose to go outside of the network. However, you do have that option. The 5302 plan covers generic-only medication. If you are on a medication that is a brand name drug, you may want to consider one of the other plans. Planning column 2, 3, and 4, the 3566, the 5901, and the 5904, these are also copay plans. So you're going to notice that you're going to have a copay for the primary doctor, for the specialist, as well as the convenient care clinic. Some of these plans, you will see a copay for x-rays and imaging, hospitalization, and others you'll notice that those services are subject to deductible and coinsurance. I do want to point out the deductible in plan 5901, that's the plan in column number 3. You'll notice that this is a $2,000 per person deductible. So that means regardless of the amount of people within your household, they're going to need to each satisfy a $2,000 deductible before you have the coinsurance kicking in. And keep in mind that it's only until you reach your out-of-pocket maximum. $6,350 for an individual, not to exceed $12,700 on this plan. All 3 of these plans have out-of-network coverage, and these 3 plans now have a full drug card, which is going to be the biggest difference between the plan in column number 1 and the next 3 plans, that they offer brand name medications covered on this plan. The next plan we're going to review is the HDHP 316061. This plan does not work like any of the other plans we've discussed. This is an HSA eligible product. You are responsible 100% for everything until you satisfy your deductible. Once you satisfy your deductible, then the 20% coinsurance kicks in until you satisfy your out-of-pocket maximum. This plan, the deductible and out-of-pocket maximum, they work differently. You as an individual are responsible for the $1,400, then 20% until you get to $5,000. However, if you enroll a dependent, then you collectively as a whole, between the 2 of you, must meet $2,800 before that coinsurance kicks in. And once you guys meet $5,000 collectively, then you've satisfied your out-of-pocket maximum. The other plans, it's 1 person in the family unit. Once they meet that individual deductible and the individual out-of-pocket maximum, then they are fully satisfied for the year. The HSA plan, that high deductible health plan, does not work that way. It's both of you together must meet the family amount before you're going to have coinsurance kicking in. So you have to meet the $2,800 of the deductible before you have any cost share. After that, you're only going to pay 20% of the bill until you get to the $5,000 out-of-pocket maximum. This plan does have out-of-network benefits, and you have full drug card coverage, 10, 50, 80 after you satisfy your deductible. Even your prescriptions are subject to deductible on this plan. Last plan we're going to discuss is the 5301. This is another copay plan. So you're going to see copays for the doctors, specialists, convenient care clinic. You have a copay for the emergency room, urgent care. Then you have deductible and coinsurance kicking in for x-rays, advanced imaging, and hospitalization. This plan, your deductible is $2,500 for an individual, $7,500 for a family, 30% coinsurance until you get to the out-of-pocket maximum of $6,350 for an individual, $12,700 for a family. This plan works like the other copay plans. 1 person in a family unit, once they satisfy their individual responsibility, they will be covered. Again, out-of-network coverage and a full drug card on this plan. In addition to your monthly salary, in addition to your weekly salary, your biweekly salary, however you want to look at it, break it down, you are getting an extra $368.91 from your employer every single month, because that's what they are covering for the cost of your health insurance. The amount that you're responsible for per check is going to vary depending upon the plan that you pick. Prices are down below. All of the benefits use the exact same network. How you get to your deductible and out of pocket and the benefits within each of those plans are the difference. Something that you need to take your time, review, and see what plan works best for your individual needs. Page number 3 has some prescription money saving suggestions here. Walmart and Winn-Dixie, you can get $4 for a generic medication, $10 for a 90-day supply. Publix offers free antibiotics and some routine maintenance medication for free as well. Another great tool is GoodRx, and this is going to especially be helpful if you enroll in a generic only plan and find yourself in a situation that you are now prescribed a brand name medication that does not have a generic, or if you're on the HSA plan and you're subject to the deductible for your medications. GoodRx is a website that you're able to type in the name of the medication as well as your zip code. You're going to find participating pharmacies in the area that carry the medication, and it'll tell you how much the medication costs over there. In addition, if there is a manufacturer coupon, you will have a link directly to that coupon. The pharmacy programs, you do not need to be enrolled in any of the insurance programs in order to take advantage of this. It's just informational for you. The pharmacy programs, they are subject to change at any point in time, but we did want to pass along the information to you so that you have some money saving techniques. The plan on the previous page, that HDHP 3160, 3161 plan, as I mentioned earlier, that's an HSA eligible plan. What that means is if you enroll in that plan and only in that plan, you will have the option to put money into a health savings account. This health savings account is a bank account. It is your bank account. You leave the company, that money stays with you. That money then can be used for qualified medical expenses. Please note that qualified medical expenses also include dental and vision expenses, not just your medical expenses. They are subject to limits. If you enroll with yourself only for 2020, the maximum is $3,550. For 2021, it's $3,600. If you enroll with a dependent, whether it be a spouse, a child, or both, your maximum contribution in 2020 is $7,100 or $7,200 in 2021. If you are over 55, you also have the ability to contribute an additional $1,000 annually. Again, this is only for those employees that are enrolled in the HDHP 3160-61 plan. Page number 4 talks about Florida Blue Clinicianistas. These are Florida Blue owned centers located throughout the state of Florida that can help save you some money as well. You can get primary care services for as low as $5. Some of these services also have urgent care on site as well as diagnostic images centers on location. To locate a participating provider, you can go to sanitas.com, and there's more information on Employee Navigator. Page number 5 talks about the Teladoc benefit through Florida Blue. Regardless of the plan that you elect, you'll have access to Teladoc, live 24/7 access to an actual licensed medical doctor. Medical doctor is able to chat with you over the phone, Skype, FaceTime, online, diagnose your condition, and write a prescription if necessary. There are 3 ways to register. You can download the mobile app, visit the website, or call the telephone number. I definitely suggest registering for Teladoc prior to needing it, just because like with any other new doctor, the first time you use Teladoc, you're going to need to answer some questions about your health and any medications that you take, allergies that you may have, etc. Just basic history so the Teladoc doctors are able to get some information about you. If you're not feeling well, it can be a little bit of a drag to have to take an extra 5 minutes and complete this information. Next benefit that we're going to talk about is the tele-advocacy package. This is a package of multiple different products all together in one bundled benefit. The Teladoc benefit that we just spoke about is only available to you and the dependents that are enrolled on your Florida Blue plan. In addition, the Teladoc that we previously spoke about will have a fee to use that service. The fee is going to depend upon the plan that you choose, either $10 per visit or a larger amount if you are enrolled on that HDHP product. This Teladoc benefit within the tele-advocacy package does not cost anything to use the benefit, and it is also available to any dependents that may not be covered by your health insurance. Plus, even if you waive the group insurance, you do have the option of purchasing this benefit and using the tele-advocate piece. Another one of the benefits within this package is the Alight Navigator. This piece has health-trained pros that are able to help navigate you through the healthcare system. They're able to find participating providers in your network. If you receive bills, they're able to review bills, tell you if this is something that you should pay. They can help make and schedule appointments for you, a whole variety of things. It's essentially like having a personal assistant for your health, dental, and vision benefits. Another benefit that I wanted to talk about is just the alternative medicine. Right now, more people are moving towards a more holistic approach. This alternative medicine piece can save you anywhere from 10 to 30% on your health and wellness needs through participating alternative medicine providers. It's great for like acupuncture, which is something not covered by your major medical plan. You can still get a discount through the alternative medicine piece. The last benefit that I wanted to talk about in here is going to be the pet care piece. I know a lot of us have pets, and pets are part of the family. Through the pet care, you're going to get discounts on veterinary expenses, on your prescription medications, special foods, any kind of boarding for animals, all part of this program. There are a bunch of other things, including counseling, where you have 24/7 access to counselors, financial wellness, where they can help you build a budget. You get discounts on vitamins or MRIs. I mean, a whole slew of other things. I just was touching upon a few of the more commonly utilized benefits, but take a moment and review. All of these benefits are again available to you and your taxable dependents at the same per pay price. Page number 7 just reviews a little bit more about the Alight program that we already discussed, which was essentially having the personal assistant for your healthcare. Page number 8 talks about how you're able to log on and access your tele-advocacy package. Group number can be found in the middle of page 8. Next, page number 9. Your dental plan is offered through Guardian. you have two different PPO dental plan options available to you. The base plan is going to offer a $1,000 calendar year maximum. Again, this is a calendar year maximum, so that benefit will replenish itself come January 1st. You have both in and out of network coverage, but you'll notice a significant savings if you stay within the network. In the network, you have a $50 individual deductible, not to exceed $150 collectively as your family. Out of network, you'll notice the deductible is going to double, $100 individual or $300 for your family. In the network, any preventative, you are not responsible for anything. If you choose to go out of the network, you may do so. You are subject to your deductible, though. In network basic services, including your fillings and a simple extraction, covered 20% after your deductible. Out of the network, you're responsible 50% after the deductible. Root canals, periodontal scaling, root planting, and crowns in the network, 50% after the deductible. Out of the network, 75% after your deductible. The next plan we're going to talk about is the buy-up plan. This plan is another PPO plan, offers that same $1,000 calendar year benefit, which will replenish itself come January 1st. Both in and out of the network deductibles are $50 for an individual, $150 for the family. Both in and out of the network, your preventative services, the exams and your cleanings, you're not responsible for anything. In and out of the network for any basic services, which is going to include the fillings, the simple extractions, and now will also include root canals and periodontal scaling and root planting, you're only responsible for 20% after you pay your deductible. And crowns and other major services, you're responsible for 40% after your deductible, both in and out of the network. The buy-up plan does have orthodontia for children, and it is a 50% coinsurance, and Guardian will pay $1,000, up to $1,000 per child for their orthodontia. Children are covered up until age 19 on this plan. However, since some of you have been enrolled on the Guardian Dental plan for several years now, it is quite possible that you individually may have a larger calendar year maximum. Everybody's going to have a minimum of $1,000 regardless of the plan that you enroll. However, as a thank you for taking care of your teeth, going to the dentist, if you do not spend more than $500, so if Guardian doesn't pay on your behalf more than $500, they're going to thank you by rolling over an additional $250 into your calendar year bucket. If you're on the buy-up plan and use only in-network physicians, you could get an extra $350 each year. You must have gone to see the dentist and had something done in order to be eligible for the additional rollover benefit. Next plan that we're going to discuss is the Vision. Vision is offered through Guardian using the VSP network of physicians. You're able to get an eye exam for a $10 copay every single year. Lenses, $25 copay. Contact lenses, you're given a $130 allowance towards the purchase of your contact lenses every single year. Frames, you're given a $130 allowance and then a 20% discount off the balance every other year. Now, if you choose to go outside of the network, you may do so. You're going to be responsible for paying the bill and then submitting the claim and being reimbursed. Reimbursement is going to depend upon what type of claim you're submitting and where the claim was taking place. VSP does offer a very large network of private practice and retail claims, retail chain centers. So I would advise staying in network if possible because you do get more bang for your buck. Turning to page 10, regardless of the dental plan that you elect, if you are enrolled in dental, you will be also eligible for the college tuition benefit. College tuition benefit is Guardian's thank you for participating in their dental program. You are given 2,000 points, which equates to $2,000 each and every single year to use towards a qualified beneficiary's college education. Qualified beneficiaries are going to include children, grandchildren, stepchildren, godchildren, nieces, nephews. So essentially, as long as you're able to get the child's name, date of birth, and address, you can register that child as one of your beneficiaries. Couple important things to keep in mind. Number one, if you do not register for this college tuition benefit on this separate website, which I will review with you shortly, you are not enrolled in it and you will not be eligible for the points. You have 6 months from the date of the plan year to register for the site in order to get the points for that year. If you haven't registered already, please do so. You would have missed out, unfortunately, on points from past years, but you'll at least start getting points moving forward. A couple other important things is your dependents must be registered as your dependent prior to them entering the 11th grade year, and you must choose whether or not you want to use the money for that child before they enter the 12th grade year. That information can be found on Employee Navigator under the Helpful Resources section. Next benefit that we're going to be reviewing is the accident benefit. This accident benefit is provided to you by Guardian, and this is a benefit that will pay you directly in the event that you are injured in an accident outside of the workplace. The money that you receive is going to depend upon the type of accident that you receive, as well as where you seek care and treatment for that accident. In addition to getting paid as a result of an accident, this program offers a $50 wellness credit. So if you go to the doctors for an annual physical, you can fill out a claim form and get $50 back on your accident product just for going to the doctors. And again, keep in mind that a preventative service is absolutely free in your medical plan. So you can make $50 just for doing something you should be doing already. The next plan is the critical illness with cancer rider. This benefit is going to pay you a lump sum in the event that you are diagnosed with a critical illness, including heart attack, stroke, organ failure, or cancer. The employee is eligible for a $10,000 benefit. If you enroll your spouse, it is a $5,000 benefit. And if you enroll your child, it is a $2,500 benefit. If you are enrolled in the critical illness plan and you have children, please be sure to enroll your child in this benefit because they are covered at no additional cost. But if you don't tell us about your child, we are not going to know to cover them. Next benefit that we are going to touch upon is the short-term disability. Unfortunately, disability is something that affects many people. And while you're unable to work, unfortunately, the bills still keep coming. The short-term disability is a voluntary benefit that will help cover up to 60% of your salary to a certain limit in the event that you're unable to work due to a disability. If you have previously waived this benefit and want to come on right now, you are going to need to fill out an evidence of insurability form. However, I do definitely suggest taking the time and really thinking about this benefit. And I do want to let you know the rates for this product actually went down this year. So you'll notice a decrease in the cost if you're currently enrolled. Almost done, guys. Bear with me here. Making it to the end. Page number 11 is going to talk about the voluntary hospital indemnity plan. This is a plan. You have two different plan options. This plan will pay you in the event that you are hospitalized, either an inpatient hospitalization or if you have an outpatient surgery. Two different plans to choose from. The first one is a $1,000 inpatient benefit. The second plan has a $2,000 inpatient benefit. Each of those plans have a 50% outpatient benefit as well. So if I chose to enroll in the $2,000 plan, that means if I have outpatient surgery, I get $1,000. If I'm on the $1,000 inpatient benefit, outpatient surgery, I'm going to have a $500 benefit. This is going to help cover the cost of being out of work, the cost of the hospital bills. Maybe I want to go on vacation because I deserved it after I had this surgery. Whatever the case may be, this is money that you receive directly if you are hospitalized. Next benefit we're going to talk about is life insurance. GBS pays for $10,000 worth of life and accidental death and dismemberment to all full-time employees. Open enrollment is the time to review your beneficiary. Make sure you're going to leave the money to somebody that you would like it to go to. I know that I wouldn't be happy if my husband left his life insurance to his ex-wife. Take 2 seconds, make sure the information that we have on Employee Navigator is still who you would like to leave the money to if, God forbid, you were to pass away. If you feel that $10,000 worth of life insurance is not enough for you, it doesn't meet your individual needs, you do have the option of purchasing additional life insurance. You as an individual can purchase up to $500,000 worth of life insurance. Your spouse can purchase up to $250,000 worth of life insurance, not to exceed the dollar amount you elect for yourself. So if I choose to get $100,000 worth of life insurance for myself, I can only purchase up to $100,000 worth of life insurance for my spouse. If I purchase life insurance for myself, I do have the option of purchasing a $10,000 or a $5,000 life insurance benefit for my children as well. 1 child, 7 children, it doesn't matter, the cost is the same. If you were previously eligible for life insurance and have waived the insurance, or if you would like to increase the amount of insurance that you have, you may do so. However, you will need to complete the evidence of insurability form located on Employee Navigator and answer the few quick questions. Next benefit is a LifeLock benefit. This is an identity theft protection plan, especially this technological age that we're in. We have so much information stored on a computer, at our fingertips on our phone. It could make identity theft a little bit easier. This LifeLock product helps to eliminate and protect you against potential fraud. They can monitor your Social Security number, monitor your credit cards, your bank accounts, and notify you of any potential threat or suspicious activity. If somehow your identity is compromised while a LifeLock member, LifeLock will put their money where their mouth is and spend up to $1 million in legal fees or accountants to help rectify the the damage that has occurred while you were a member of LifeLock. Next and last benefit that we're going to talk about is the Employee Assistance Program. This Employee Assistance Program can assist with a wide variety of different things, including helping you to find a preschool, maybe helping you to find an assisted living facility for an elder parent that you're caring for, health, nutrition, budgeting. They can answer immigration questions, a whole slew of different activities, saving for retirement. There's 24/7 online and telephonic support, and they also cover 3 free face-to-face sessions with a local counselor if you need to speak to somebody in person. And this is 3 face-to-face sessions per incident. I know that a lot of us are affected by the pandemic, and we may have known somebody who came down with coronavirus, possibly lost their life in the hospital, whatever the case may be. Great for grief counseling. They can help walk you through, give you different stress relieving techniques. Maybe we were just feeling a little down, things have been closed, we've been a little more isolated, you can't see your friends, your family, you can't travel. This service is completely confidential and free to all employees. If you are to take advantage of the program, which I highly encourage everybody to do so, at least, go play around, see what is out there. Completely free. Your employer and myself, nobody's going to know who called, nor are we going to know what they called about. Page number 13, last page, it's going to review enrollment instructions. There is also a separate link that will go into more depth on how you can enroll or decline your benefits for the upcoming year, but you are going to do so by visiting employeenavigator.com and either registering as a new user or logging in with your current username and password. You're then going to complete the open enrollment steps and make sure you click on the agree button at the end of the enrollment section. Back of the last page, you're going to find the most helpful information. You're going to find the contact information. You will see both names of your benefit providers, their telephone numbers, and their website or email addresses. Doesn't matter if you know the answer as long as you know where to get it from. This is where you can get it from. In addition to all your carriers, at the bottom you'll notice the contact information for myself, Colleen Hernandez, and my colleague, Debbie Rito. Debbie and I, we are here to help. So if there is anything that you have, any questions about an individual product, an individual situation, please don't hesitate to give us a call. We are here to help. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great day.